We are out here in sunny Lisbon. So who the fudge is Hunte'sr GRIMM. So I'm Hunte'sr GRIMM. I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Grew up playing ice hockey. Been skating my whole life since I was 7, 8 years old. So been skating for about 15, 20 years now.
In this little section of the promised land.
How I got into aggressive skating, like I said, I grew up playing ice hockey. When I was younger, my mom used to take me to the mall, and they actually had a few ice rinks there. And one day I looked at her and I said, I want to do this, and I needed a pair of socks. So we went and bought a pair of socks in the mall. She took me to the ice rink, and I started ice skating. And ever since then, I just loved skating. So I started playing ice hockey, and I traveled with the travel team. Did that when I was younger, and then we did roller hockey in the off season. So I would take my roller hockey skates and take them to the skate park. And actually, the same mall that had the ice rinks that I grew up skating in had a skate park as well. And it was at Woodward at one point. But I would take my roller hockey skates and just take them to the skate park and just jump around, not even knowing what we were doing. And one day I went there and I saw this guy with aggressive skates, and he's grinding, flipping, doing all this cool stuff. And it hit me. I go, no way, like, you can do this on skates? And so in that same mall, I went to a Sun and Ski Sports. It's kind of an action sports store we have in Texas. And I bought my first pair of K2 Fatty Pros and started rollerblading and just trying all sorts of stuff. I had no idea what we were doing. I would look up some videos and find some grinds, but just kind of did it my way, and then just kept doing it more and more until I realized that this is actually, a world that exists and people do this. So that's how I got into it, and I did it as a kid on and off, and then later when I got kind of in the teenage years, I fell in love with it and just did it every day and never looked back, and it's just been my life ever since. So. Where am I and why? We are in Lisbon, Portugal. I've been traveling with Cirque du Soleil for the last 3 years. It's a show on ice, so we do kind of the same similar stunts on rollerblades, but I'm jumping ramps on ice skates now. So we're here, and I'm getting to meet with you and have this incredible experience with you and your family, and you get to come see the show later. So very fortunate to be where I am in life now because of rollerblading. If I had to choose one discipline in skating, that's a really tough question, because you know me, my roots are the streets. So I love street skating, and that is awesome, and maybe that would be my discipline that I choose, but also it takes the toll on your body. So I don't know, the discipline now I would choose would maybe be doing show skating, entertainment. It's fun. You get to get the point across rollerblading. People get to see it at a high level, and you're performing and you're making it look cool, and it really makes people rollerblade. So even though I love street skating and everything, I'm a performer at heart now. So the entertainment business is the discipline I would choose, I guess, now. Do I consider myself a professional skater? Yes, I would say so. I don't ride pro for any company, but I've been sponsored by companies for 5, 6 years now. I've been pushing myself as a professional athlete for a long time now, so yes, I would consider myself a professional skater. Where do I see myself in my skating career from 5 years from now? Hopefully just as much in it as I am now. hopefully I can keep performing and keep my body healthy to be involved and do this. So And of course, I'll always kind of come back to street skating and park skating, but I love entertaining now. So maybe even in 5 years from now, I'm still performing shows, or possibly I'm even running my own show or having my own camp or something like that. So still be involved in rollerblading 5 years from now for sure. One thing to change in the aggressive skating industry would be maybe just how people view skating, you know. Growing up street skating, I thought that was all I was going to do ever and kind of just followed the crowd. But now being in show business, it's opened up opportunities that, you know, anything is really possible during skating. You don't have to do one thing over and over again. Open up your mind, try different things. Don't just always street skate. Maybe go to a skate park, maybe try a vert ramp, even have a friend that does shows as well, be interested in that and say, hey, maybe I want to do that one day as well, and try different things. So just really, I guess, keep your mind open and try different things within rollerblading, because you might end up enjoying them a lot more than what you're doing now. Yeah, and it creates a lot more opportunities, and you know, like I said, now I feel like I perform in front of 5,000 people every night. I get to show people more rollerblading than I ever have from one of my YouTube videos that got 20,000 views. I get to show 20,000 people every week rollerblading and what it's about. So it means a lot to me, and my roots are always rollerblading, so that's what I'm here to do, is spread the love and show people what we're all about. How old am I? I'm